Many Russians do not agree with their government's invasion of Ukraine. Some are doing what they can to help those suffering from the war. That's why one Russian professional tennis player volunteered with CBN to help Ukrainian refugees in Poland.
Artem is a volunteer. He is a Russian helping Ukrainian refugees.
So when I was passing one hamburger to one young girl from Ukraine, I told her, here's a burger, and and she asked, where are you from? I said, I'm from Russia, and I'm here because I love you guys. And she said, that's good, but I don't love you. And at that point, I said, I understand you. I think that you have the right to say that because of what's happening in your country. And I'm so sorry for that. But, God loves you. And, I would never want to see that thing happening. And in a few seconds, she looked at me and she said, maybe you're the only person out of all Russians that I can love.
Artem is a professional tennis player from St. Petersburg, Russia. When the war broke out in Ukraine, he went to Warsaw to help the Ukrainian refugees fleeing to Poland.
God loves every single person, and especially the poor. So my heart is after those people who are experiencing grief, experiencing pain, and to help them in any way possible, but also to introduce to them the good news, the things that can really change their lives.
Artem volunteers with Orphans Promise and Operation Blessing. In addition to providing physical help to people, volunteers share the gospel in these refugee homes. In one home, 6 people were recently baptized after they gave their lives to Jesus. For that, Artem is very thankful.
Yeah, because it's the best thing that can happen to someone. God changed my life 6 years ago, and I would not want to trade it for anything. It's the best decision I made, and I see the fruits that God brings out of that. And when the person receives Jesus, when the person sees this new life and starts living as a disciple, that's the real change that happens in the life of a person.
Artem says he understands the risk involved being a Russian helping the people of Ukraine, but he says he believes God has called him to be there for such a time as this.
God puts us in extreme seasons sometimes, and this is the season where I believe He's calling people in, and He's asking us to be actively involved in His work. And I wouldn't want to trade this place for anything else right now. If tomorrow I see a Ukrainian in heaven and he or she says that they're there because of me, then I would be so honored. No better, no higher privilege than that.
What a brave man. Hard to hate anyone when they're showing you love face to face. Gord?
It's wonderful that we're joining together to show love face to face. And whether that's Christians from Russia, Christians from Mexico, Central America, from Germany, from the UK, from right here in the United States, we're showing love to the refugees coming over into Poland from Ukraine and doing it very tangibly. And we're doing it because you cared enough to give. If you're a CBN partner, you're a part of that wonderful story. If you're not a partner, I invite you to join with us right now and say, yes, let's make a difference. Let's join together. Tens of thousands of people joining together to say, yes, let's provide love to a hurting world. If that's you, give us a call and say, I want to join. 1-800-700-7000. How much is it to be a CBN partner? Well, it's just $20 a month. That's 65 cents a day. It's wonderful what happens when we all join together.